Hello everyone, welcome back to Coding Scribe, lesson 14, Conditional. Okay, we go to the first puzzle about the Boolean expression. Okay, what is Boolean expression? Boolean expression is an expression that can only evaluate to true and or false. Okay, only true or false is only one here. Okay, now we go to the predict. Read the code below. There are some new symbols in it which you haven't been introduced to, and take a guess at what they mean and try to answer the following question. Which result will be printed in the console by this program? Okay, the this program will print out the results here in the debug console is here down it's down here. And now let's read the code first. Okay, we have the two sprite, okay, at different location. And for the first one is at the line 5 console.logs sprite1 dot wise. This symbol is it means that the equal operator to ask the value 1 and value 2 is this two value is equal each other. If it equal, it will print the true value. So the sprite1.y is 200 and sprite2.y also 200. So these two values are equal. So the first console will be print the true value. Okay. And another one is the sprite.x is only 100 and sprite2.x is 300. So does the sprite1.x greater than the sprite2.x? So this one is not true. So it will print false. So the last one is sprite1.x less than sprite2.y. So this one is true. So the result will print true. Okay. So you can guess here. So the answer of this program or the what will print out inside the debug console for the first one is true, second false, and the last one is true. Okay, so the answer is A. You check A and run. Okay. So you can see it here, true, false, and true. So this is the result of this program. Okay. In the puzzle 2, we have the video that introduces you about the Boolean expression. Okay, what is a Boolean expression and what an expression would evaluate to true. Okay, what expression that would evaluate true false. Okay, we will learn more in the next puzzle. Okay, we continue and you can watch this video. Okay, we have another matching the comparison operator. So match the Boolean expression to the English description. For the left hand side is the English description and the right hand side is the Boolean expression. We read this English description first. Is the dog sprite rotation less than the cat sprite rotation? So you can see it here. The dog dot rotation less than cat dot rotation. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, this one is the meaning is the same, but one is in the Boolean expression and another one is in the English description. Okay, another one, the dog sprite dot x less than the cat sprite dot x. So this one, drag it and drop it here. Okay. And is the dog sprite scale greater than the cat sprite scale? And this one, it is greater than, we use this operator, greater operator. And this one is the dog sprite x greater than, okay, this one, greater than the cat sprite x. Okay. For the last one is the dog sprite x equal to the cat sprite x. Okay. So that's all for this. You can submit it. Okay, correct. This answer is correct answer. Okay. We continue to the fourth puzzle. Okay. What is about that? Boolean. Okay. The program draw a race car and a finish line. Okay. We are going to figure out when the race car cross the finish line. The sprite have all been set up for you. So what you have to do is here, do this. Add the console.log statement inside the draw loop. For the console.log statement, the answer will be printed inside the debug console down the screen here. Okay. And you can click show here. Okay. You can add a code here. And add a Boolean expression inside the console.log stat as is the egg position of the race car less than the egg position of the finish line. This is the English description and you have to turn it into the Boolean expression. Okay, look at the output of the program as the car move. When does the output change? Why? Okay, so now we have to add the Boolean expression inside the console.log. You drag the console.log here, and after that you delete this message, and after that you add the egg position of race car. You have to write a race car dot x less than. You use the less than operator. The finish line dot x. Okay. So let's try to see and consider this question. When does the output change and why? For the first output is it should be fall until the car is reached to the finish line. The value is go to true, change it to true. So this is the answer of this question. Okay, the output will change, okay, when this Boolean expression is true. Okay, when it's true, this value turn to true. For the first time when you run the program, this race car.x is not less than the finish line.x, and you can keep tracking the value of the race car.x and finish line inside the watchers here. You can type the race car dot x and finish line dot x, and you try to run again and keep tracking this value. Okay, for the first time the race car dot x is bigger than the or greater than 40, so that value is always fall until the race car dot x less than 40. The value or the Boolean expression here, it turn into true, so the value will print true. Okay, I hope you all guys understand this for the last two questions here. Okay, finish. Okay, another one. So for the Boolean expression is so important in the programming language because we have to use it inside the if statement or the conditional. Okay, as the conditional. So if statement, Boolean expression allow us to ask the question, but in order to use those questions to change the program behavior, we need an if statement. So you wonder what is if statement? If statement is control the control the flow of the program and make sure all some block will be work when the Boolean expression it is true. Okay, if not, it nothing to do. Okay, so do this. Read the code for this race car program. Okay, and what will the program do when the car reaches the finish line? And why is the if block inside the draw loop? Okay, why? Okay, what will the program do when the car reach the finish line? You can check here, and this condition or the if block here, if the race car that x less than the 100, the console.log will print the winner word. Okay, so you have to keep track this debug console, and you can write a program will print the word is winner, and when the car reach the finish line. Okay, finish line. And another one is why is the if block inside the draw loop? Okay, why didn't we cut it to the out of the draw loop? Because that we use the if block to keep tracking the race card at edge. So you can say like you can type the answer like we use the if block to keep tracking the program. Okay, tracking the program. Okay, so if you use the if block outside of the draw loop, it checks only one time. Okay, but our program is update every second of the race car.x. It will be changed by -2 or subtract by 2. Okay, so you can run it. Okay, you can see these values here. Okay, the winner is print inside the debug console. Okay, so that's all for this. Finish it. And for the puzzle sake, it will introduce you about the conditional statement, how to use the if statement. Okay, what is if statement? You can watch here, and for me, I just continue. Okay. Okay, we go to another puzzle. Is the changing fruit. Okay. Now that we know how to use the if statement, okay, after you watch the previous video, you can understand how to use if statement. Okay, so you can do more than just check if the apple have reached a scale of 2. You turn it into peer 1 is happened. Okay, do this. Use conditional in the draw loop to check whether fruit dot scale is greater than 2. If it is, change it fruit animation to peer. So what you have to do is come up here. You can use the show block, it's up to you. You go to the control, use this, okay. And after that you go to mask, okay, you can choose this. And after that go to sprite, and I use sprite.scale. So this one should be the fruit, okay, greater than 2. You have to change the sprite animation to another one is to peer. Okay, this one is also the fruit. Okay, sorry, fruit. So run again. So when the apple scale reach 2 or bigger than or greater than 2, it will turn the animation to peer. Okay, like that. So this is how we use the if condition. When the Boolean expression, this Boolean expression, you can see here, this line, fruit.scale greater than 2 is Boolean expression. When it's true, the code inside the if block will be work. Okay, finish. Okay, we go to the puzzle 8. We have the conditional practice with the following activity. Okay, we have 3 activities here. For the first one is Boolean expression. Okay, what is Boolean expression? What they want us to do in this puzzle. Okay, So read the instruction first. Boolean expression. The simplest Boolean expression are questions that the computer can answer with a true or false. And another way to say that is that Boolean expression evaluate to true or false. Do this. Can you modify the value of the sprite property so that each of the Boolean expression evaluate to true? So what you have to do is to make the program print the true value, okay? And read through the entire program to see how sprite 1 and sprite 2 are being created and which property are compared. And for each of Boolean expression, identify the sprite property being paired and change the code in the first 11 line only so that each of the console statement will print the true value. Okay. So the main point that you have to do is you have to change the value from first line until the 11 lines here. For this, to down here, this one. And what I select is you do not change the value. You can change for the first 11 line of code only to make the program print true value. So you can test by run first. You can see all the value of the comparison is all is false. What you have to do is make that all false to true. Okay? So for the first line of comparison 1, you can see it here. It's compare the sprite2.x and sprite2.y. If you want to make this comparison equal or print out the true value, you can use this one is only the sprite2. You can see the sprite2. You can make sprite1, the sprite2.x and sprite2.y. You make it the same value is 100, same. So you will print out the true value like that. Okay, another comparison is always turn to true when you change to this line to 100. Okay, you can see. And another one is sprite2.rotation. It is used the rotation property to compare. It is less than 400, no 440, and you can make it like a little bit small. It is 40. Sprite 2, this 40. Okay, you can change this one to 30, the same the sprite 1, and you will see it will print the true value. Okay, this one is the true value. For the third here, we use the scale of property 1 of sprite 1 to compare the scale of sprite 2 with the equal operator. So you have to make sure this scale is the same. For the first sprite is 1.5 and the second you can change it to 1.5 at the same. Okay, so this one also true value. And this reach to this is the sprite 1.x greater than 150. You can use this one is to around, you can make it around 200. Okay, so this one will be print the true value too. Okay, that's cool. So all of comparison is turned into true. So you can consider that the comparison one we use x to compare the y of sprite 2, and the second is use sprite 2 the rotation compare the specific value is 40, and the third is sprite 1 dot scale compared to sprite 2 dot scale, and this one is x value compared to the specific value, and sprite 2 dot y to compared to the specific value too. So that's cool. We completed. We can go to the another activity. And this one is a drop soup, okay? The activity B. Okay. The soup should spill out of the bowl when it's turned upside down, like this picture. When the upside down, you have to change the animation. Okay, run the program, see how it works. Okay, okay. Add the conditional that detects when the bowl is upside down and set the sprite animation to be empty bowl. So what you have to do is we use another control statement here. You can use it here. If you can check this one. You can use the sprite or rotation to check this. Okay. You can choose this one. If the soup dot rotation it is greater than 180, it is upside down, meaning it is start um, spill out of the soup. Okay, so you can come up to use the sprite animation, change the soup dot animation to the bowl. Okay, empty bowl. Click here to the bowl like that. Reset and run again. Okay, you can see like this picture. Okay, when the bowl is turned to the upside down, the soup will spill out of the bowl. Okay, you can see it again. Okay, like that. But in the real life, it's not need to 180. It's only, I think it should be 120. The soup also spill out of the bowl. Okay, not need to 180. Okay, but it is the program you can help to make sure the upside down of the bowl is should be 180. Okay, so for this activity we finish. We go to another one. For the last one is the alien celebration. Alien celebration is makes the alien dance when the spaceship reaches the top of the screen. Do this. Run the program to see how it works. And the conditional that detects when the spaceship, not starship, spaceship is in the sky and set the sprite animation to alien dance. This alien dance is we have inside here. Maybe it's here. Okay. You can run it first. Okay. It is starship. No starship. Spaceship. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to check the spaceship wise property. Okay. So you can use the go to control. Okay. If you can use this one, go to sprite and use this one, the wise property. If the spaceship dot y less than, we use a specific value for 100, you have to change the animation of the alien. Okay, the alien, change it to dance alien. Oh, alien dance here. Okay, reset and run again. Okay, you can see it. Okay, it should be top of the screen. I think it should be around 50. Okay. Okay, that's good. So that's all. Finish. So we complete this activity. Now we finish it. So now we go to the puzzle 9, magic dinosaur. Okay, make the dinosaur turn into the pterodactyl. and when it reached the sky, okay, I mean that the magic dinosaur, okay, do this. Run the code to see how it works. Okay, run it. Okay, it's not turned to the pterodactyl. Okay, so add a condition that will change the dinosaur animation to pterodactyl when it reaches sky. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to use the control statement once again, and to check this you have to use this one also for the grid. List that and go to sprite. Use a y position of the dinosaur dot y less than 100. You have to change the dinosaurs to change it to pterodactyl. Okay, dinosaur set animation pterodactyl. Okay, reset and run. Okay, that's cool. This is magic dinosaur. Okay, reset again and run. Okay, that's cool. Finish it. Okay, now we go to the puzzle 10. We have another activity. Okay, for the first one is a new block visible. Okay, sometimes it is useful to hide the image for a while, okay, and then show it up and show it again like that. So you can do using the visible property. The visible property is a little bit different from another property you have seen in the past. It is a Boolean value, either true, the sprite is visible, or false, the sprite is not visible. By default, visible is set to true for all the sprite that you have created. Okay? So, what you have to do in this puzzle is make the balloon pop when it hit the edge of the game area. Okay? So, let's do this by using the visible property. So you run the program first to see, okay, this program is the balloon is bigger and bigger, and until the scale enough it will be pop. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to use the control statement again. Okay, now I use the show it as text, easy to tap. Okay, so I use the balloon dot scale to check. Okay, if the balloon dot scale is greater than 0.67, and I will make the balloon dot visible, I set it to false. Okay, it means that it is not visible to anyone. Okay, so after that you have to use the pop. You can see the pop. I think this pop. So what you have to do is create another one is the pop. We have now is have only the first one is balloon. Okay, what you have to do is you have to create another one. Or we use a pop again to create the sprite. Create sprite at a specific of the place is 200 and 200. Okay, and pop dot set animation. Go to pop. You can come to the animation. You can see this pop. Okay, and after that you have to set it to, for the first time the pop is visible, it is false. Okay, when you run the program first you did not see this pop. Okay, So now let me cut this and run it again for you. Run. You see it's only the balloon. When the balloon is scaled enough, the balloon is turn it to the visible equal to fall, and the pop is visible to true again. When it's true, you see the pop. Okay? Reset again and run. Okay? See? 1, 2, and 3. Now it's not big enough. When it's big enough, it will be pop. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, go like that. So this is the code in this puzzle. Okay? Finish it. Okay, now we go to the free play, and this is the what you have learned to create something that you like. Okay, that for me I just create a simple program. Now I go to this one here and go to this and check something, but I need this one. This one is this the worm, and this one, and next I need a butterfly, and then I search it butterfly. Okay, this one. So the simple is I just create two sprite, and for the first one is the worm, and the second is butterfly. When the worm is big enough, it will turn to butterfly. Okay, that's simple, right? So worm dot set animation, go to this one, and butterfly dot set animation to butterfly, and after that draw sprite. Okay, reset and run. See? Okay, but it is like a little bit big, so you have to use worm dot scale. For the first one, I use it only 0.1, and the butterfly dot scale, I use it only 0.5. Okay, let's try to see. Okay, that's cool. But I need one more is the background. I think BG. Okay, create sprite with 200 and 200. So I have to set the background. I go to animation. I choose one background for my scene, like this background. I need this one. Okay, that's cool. Here. So this one is pg.set animation. I use this background. Okay, reset and run. Okay, you can see it here. Okay, and after that you can see this is warm and scale. Okay, now I use a var to create sprite for the background. I cut it to the top and reset the program and run again, and you see this flower. And after that, what you have to do is to make the flower is visible to fall. Okay, butterfly dot visible, you set it to fall. Okay, and now we see is only a little bit small worm. So what you have to do is to make this worm to up here. So you can check it by doing this. To make this worm a little bit up, you use this only around 100, and this one is 250. Okay, a little bit up. It's only 70. Okay, I think this scale should be a little bit big. Is 4? No, 4 too big. A little bit too. Okay, I think you can see this little bit once here. And after that, I need the this one is to go to the function draw. Okay, and after that you need the draw function here. Okay, reset and run, and you can see inside the draw function what you have to do is to make this form is scale, right? A little bit big. Form dot scale equal to form dot scale plus 0 dot 1. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's a little bit fast. 0 dot 1 run. Okay, it is also fast. Okay, 0 and 0 dot 0 like this. Okay, it's a little bit slow, right? So you use this. Okay, okay, like that. Yes, cool. So use this only one. Okay, run again. Okay, so after that, what you have to do is to check if the warm.scale equal to or greater than 2. You turn the you make the warm dot visible is to false. Okay, and the butterfly dot visible to true. Okay, so you can see the butterfly. Try 1, 2, and 3. Now is 2 enough? Okay, that is too big. So you can control this by using only 1 greater than 1. You turn this form to butterfly. Okay, so what you have to do is change its location to the same location. It is to be 1 red. Okay, that's cool. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Okay, sorry, I changed the wrong position. It is to be here. It is 250 for the butterfly and 70 of Y position. Here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's cool. So now you can click share or image. Okay, it's up to you. But for me, just submit it and the teacher can check. Oh, this is my free play that I have created. So that's all for this video, the lesson 14 about the conditional, and see you again in the next video.